Blessed be the name of the Lord. This is Pastor Michael from God is Enough Ministry, a division of Life Application, Apostolic Bible Church. Happy Sunday to you once again. Happy first Sunday of the month. May you continue to celebrate the marvelous joy of the Lord throughout this month. Today, we'll share the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 1 to 20. However, before we go into the word, do please join me on YouTube through Pastor Mike TV and also on Facebook. And do please subscribe. The topic for today is seeing God's face. Seeing God's face. Many Christians at times use the statement, seeing the face of God, literally, without understanding the concept. In Exodus chapter 33, verse 18 to 20, here Moses spoke with God on seeing God's face, literally. But God replied that, Moses, you cannot see my face, for no one sees God's face and live. But while Moses was hidden in a cliff, or rather in a cleft between the rock, God made Moses to do what? God made Moses to see the passing of his back, meaning God showed Moses his glory. God showed Moses his glory. To see the face of God simply means to witness his beauty or the beauty of his holiness. When you are in his presence, you will see the beauty or feel the beauty of his holiness. And to also enjoy what? An everlasting pleasures. Well, in the book of Psalm, chapter 16, let's say Psalm 16, verse 11, it stated that in God's presence, there is fullness of what? Of joy and observance of path of life. With what? With eternal pleasures at your right hand. With eternal pleasures at your right hand. John chapter 4, verse 24. It also stated there that God is spirit. God is spirit. And he that worship him should do so in what? In spirit and in truth. Yes, in spirit and in truth. Therefore, no one can literally see the face of God here on this earth. Well, some would say God spoke to Moses face to face as one speak to a friend. Well, you can read this in the book of Exodus 33, verse 11. Moses may be seen as a type of Christ, but he is not Christ. Moses is not Christ and cannot see God face to face. However, I would say do not forget that in statements and all, in narratives, we do have idioms, we do have expressions, we do have figure of speech, we do have synonyms and acronyms. Therefore, face-to-face in this narrative simply means what? Simply means figure of speech. God did not literally spoke face-to-face with Moses. For God already said in the book of Exodus 33 verse 20 that for no one can see me and live. That is, no one can see God and live. Yet, in strength and in weaknesses, God knew Moses. In strength and in weaknesses, God knew Moses. Well, again, some will say, but Christ, disciples, even Thomas, and many others spoke face-to-face with Jesus. Yes, Christ is majestic revelation of God. And he was seen face-to-face because of what? Because of incarnation. Incarnation meaning the union of divinity and humanity. This was for a specific purpose. And this does not annul Christ's divinity in any way. Even Adam and Eve, as we know, did not see God face to face. They only had God's voice and the sound of God walking in the Garden of Eden. This you can read in the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 8. Finally, brethren, God will not contradict himself. God will not contradict himself. We can only behold the beauty of his holiness. You cannot see God face to face. Well, brethren, I'll stop here right now until next time when we shall meet again. But do please remember that God is absolutely enough for you at all times, and do please stay blessed.
Before you leave, here's what's new at God is Enough Ministry. We see that many of you have questions after viewing our videos. So here is your opportunity to ask your questions regarding any of our topics by sending an email to pastormiketv@gmail.com. Thank you. And as always, please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video with your family and friends. Thank you for watching. See you next week, Sunday.